Anti, the word they use selectively. They taught you to fear one word, anti, but here's what they didn't teach you. They only fear it when it's pointed at them. We live in an era where you can call out a corporation, a politician, a billionaire, a policy. They call it cancel culture. They say you're being anti American, anti free speech, anti progress. They wrap themselves in the First Amendment like it's a blanket and tell you to sit down, be quiet, and stay in your lane. That's the anti they built to protect themselves. But watch what happens when the word anti gets attached to Semitism. All of a sudden, anti is sacred, anti is serious, anti requires legislation, anti can get you fired, deplatformed, investigated, blacklisted. Now, I'm not here to defend hatred of any group. Let me be crystal clear on that. But I am here to ask the question nobody wants to ask out loud. Why does one anti get you canceled and the other anti is the cancel culture? See, cancel culture was never about accountability. It was about who controls the narrative. When regular people push back against power, against Wall Street, against media consolidation, against corrupt politicians, they call it mob mentality. They call it cancel culture. They say you're dividing the country. But when they push back, when their interests are threatened, suddenly anti becomes a federal offense. That's not principles, that's strategy. Watch the pattern. The same people who told Colin Kaepernick to not take a knee and to stand. The same people who called Black Lives Matter a terrorist movement. The same people who said cancel culture is destroying free speech are the first ones to call for boycotts, firings, and congressional hearings the moment criticism lands on the group they align with. Different target, same mechanism. That's not coincidence. That's design. Here's the truth they don't want you to sit with. The word anti isn't the problem. Selective outrage is the problem. A society that protects some groups from criticism while weaponizing that same criticism against others isn't fighting hate. It's manufacturing a hierarchy of whose pain matters. And until we're willing to apply the same standard to everyone, we're not fighting cancel culture. We're just arguing about whose turn it is to hold the hammer. I'm Keith. Thank you for stopping in for a Keith Speaks Short. But pay attention, man. We need to say what needs to be said. Follow the pattern. Question everything. And never let them define the rules of a game they built to keep you losing.